Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokémon Rejuvenation. So on the last part, we got out of the past, and we ended up coming back to the present because Cannon, the boy from the past, got thrown into West Gurin City with a bomb. And that's basically the short of it. There's been a ton of story, and there's still more story to come up. But thankfully, hopefully, we can finally have some good battles, maybe? Or maybe not. Melia, what are you doing back so soon? It's good to see you. I wish I could say that I'm here on vacation, but that's not the case. When are we ever on vacation? Touching reunion, now can we get back to what we were focusing on? Excuse me, I don't think we've met. You can't be serious. You don't recognize me? That's Venom. Her purple hair put too much of a spotlight on us, so I told her to change it. Seriously doubting that's the reason, by the way? Oh well, we didn't really interact with each other much, so I didn't have your face memorized. And here's another surprise. I didn't think Icy would be involved in this little circle. Icy has been very essential to our group. I'm glad to have them. That aside, I was wondering if you could grant us access to West Gurin City. That shouldn't be a problem for you, right? It's not much of a problem, but your timing couldn't be any worse. I was actually on my way to West Gurin myself. As you may or may not know, I have cameras all over the cities. Upon further investigation, I found out something especially peculiar. Suppose it's only fair to give you guys some context. For the past few days or so, West Gurin City has been plagued with an awful green fog. I've heard reports of the green fog having an incredibly foul stench. Powerful enough to knock out people and Pokemon. Originally thought it was just a sewer problem, so I let the authorities handle it. But it doesn't seem so. That seems to be a big problem indeed. I'm actually going there because we're looking for someone. Would this person be named Cannon? Did you see Cannon on your cameras? Yes, I did see him. Like others, he was knocked out almost instantaneously. The green fog got too thick after that. I didn't see what happened to him. You think all this is connected? Spacia brought Cannon here for a reason. And Cannon is brought here with an explosive. And this all happened when Venom asked how we were going to dispose of it. Do you think Spacia is trying to get us to blow up West Gurin City? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's stop right there. I'm so not okay with this. Blowing up an entire city? My city? You must be mad. Well, why else would Cannon be placed there specifically? The hell would I know? You two are seriously considering this as a possible outcome? Of course not, we're just... I changed my mind. None of you are allowed in West Gurin. I will take care of this problem myself. No, Karina, we're taking care of this. This is our mission. Please just give us the rite of passage to West Gurin. Go home, Melia, Venom, Icy. Leave this to the professionals. Hey, we're not gonna ask again. Hey, get back here! Icy, go after them. I'll be right there. And we'll definitely go after them. This has got to be one of the best cutscenes ever. So we'll just move on over here. Karina, stop! Look, we're not going to blow up West Giran. I should have never even suggested it. Damn right you shouldn't have. But you did, and that's all I needed to hear. Even if it's a seedling of an idea, I won't allow you all to gain access to West Giran. I joined this organization to protect Giran City at all cost. I don't care if I have to go against my own pledge if it means protecting it. So please, don't take this personally, but I'm going to West Giran alone. And then what, Karina? The moment you set foot in West Giran, you'll be out like a light. Really don't know me, huh? I prepared for this. My boat is supplied with gas mask and oxygen inhalers. I'll be perfectly fine. So as I was saying... I told you, man. Melly is hardcore. Did you see how she jumped off Happy and kicked Karina in the face? It's pretty scary sometimes, actually. How quickly she gets these ideas. Seems like they just come to her. I wish I was as resourceful as her sometimes. Maybe I wouldn't have to rely on her so much. How is she? Karina is going to be fine. I made sure not to kick her in the head too hard. So, what did her crew say to you? Nothing, of course. I went in all teary-eyed and said a lamppost fell on her head. Smooth. That being said, we didn't get her blessing to enter West Giran, so we can't use Connecting Bridge. So I took her yacht keys. Oh, we're going to take her boat then. And we should probably do it quickly. We don't want her to wake up. If she did, I guess we could say we'd learn the definition of what a rude awakening really is. I didn't know you could pilot a yacht. Oh, of course I can't pilot a yacht. We're totally gonna wing this bad boy. I'm not too sure if I'm 100% with this decision. We don't have any other option. So it's this way or no way. Wait, really? I'm pretty sure our character could pilot the yacht. Well, you heard the lady. When you're ready to depart, just come speak to me, okay? So, I'm gonna be back really quickly. I gotta get more repels. Alright, I'm back, and I guess we'll talk to VNAM and go. So we have another big cutscene coming up. Well, Elia, you know this yacht is not like Tesla's, right? Oh, that explains why. It's manual. I believe I may have said something along those lines. Right, okay. Let's see how this goes then. Did I just hear you stutter? Have some faith in me. I always have faith in you. What was that? Relax, it's the engine. Alrighty. Christ, Melia, that's not what you're supposed to do. What about this? That's it, I'm taking over. Hey, this is mutiny! Tell her this is mutiny. Would you look at that? I got this thing to turn around. I want a second chance. I'm not taking no for an answer. And then we're off. And right here, it looks like we're gonna have somewhat of a wholesome chat. Hey Melia, is he? On a scale from 1 to 10, how pissed will Karina be with us? That's gonna be a solid 11 from me. When she wakes up, she'll be feeling that kick. It looked cool at least. I didn't even see you fly on Happy or anything. It felt pretty cool to do too. Rena was always the bossy type. Ooh, look at that, Icy. Someone's turning into a rebel. I am not. Zygarde isn't too far, but it feels like the sea is endless. Maybe we should take this time to relax a bit. We deserve it! We got a pretty epic win on Team Zen up there on the mountain. I wouldn't call that a win, but it was something. They'll be back sooner or later, sure, but I bet they won't be as active for a while. Yeah. Hey, maybe when this is all over, we should take a trip back to Telia Resort. Everyone can hang out. It'll be fun. That does sound nice. But I don't expect this to end anytime soon. We don't get to be dumb kids running around with no care in the world. That's just not the reality for us. I wanted to relax, but I'm worried about Cannon. He means well, but he acts so rashly sometimes that he gets himself into trouble. Not that I'm one to talk about rashness. Essie and I have seen it firsthand. I don't blame him though. You should have seen him when he first got to Amberette Town. Cannon had a deer in headlight stare, completely confused and scared. That's how everyone is when they first arrive. Is that how you were? What was going through your head? Quite a lot. Too much for me to handle at the time. It was a mix of, I can't believe I traveled through time, and I'll never see my friends again. Eventually, I got used to my new life, but I did miss you guys. I really missed you too, Melia. At least you had the hope of maybe seeing us again. Everyone else just thought you were dead. That was the end of that. Being a gym leader became really difficult for me. Rin left, Icy left, Luca and Lenny left. I didn't have any friends left in the city. I was alone. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. It's alright. It wasn't your fault, and besides, my mom tried to cheer me up a lot. She'd always make my favorite foods, desserts, etc. Aww, that was real sweet of her. I'll need to make it up to her one day. Oh, that's right. I need to ask you two something. What is it? What was with all that cultist stuff back in Kyugirin? The one you three got caught up in? It's a pretty long story, but it had to do with this insane family living inside the Marble Mansion. That mansion in Kyugirin Woods? The very same one. Do you know about it? I know about it, but I don't know the people who live there. They were very distant. Not surprised they had some cult forming down there. Well, only one person in the family was involved in it. In fact, they created it. His wife and child were totally unrelated. Ah, that's right. How could I forget? I see. Where's Anathea? Anathea? Yeah, she was the wife of the cultist guy. She was killed by these police officers, but then she came back to the life with the help of the Soul Stone. What? The Soul Stone captured her soul, and she's still here with Icy? I think so. What happens if a soul is brought across time? I wouldn't be able to tell you, but we should worry about that another time. I can see West Giron on the horizon. Yeah, I see it too. And here we are. Oh god, that smell. I know. Put your oxygen mask on. That's much better. I can finally breathe. It smells like a ton of sulfur and other things. Afraid to know what those other things are. Anyway, I docked us in front of the entrance. You think it's coming from down there? Well, it's just a guess. Rena said she thought it was a sewage problem. Remember? If she saw the cause of this horrible stench above ground, I doubt she'd mention that. Which then points to places unseen. Sewers. So we're going to get rid of the green fog, then look for Cannon? That's the plan. Plus, it'll be easier to find him when things aren't foggy. And off we go. Anyways, while we're still above ground, we'll go ahead and move on over this way. And over here in this corner, we should find a magnet and a data drive. So we'll deal with those later. But for now, let's go ahead and go into the sewers. These sewers are basically the same as the one in East Giron City. Don't they actively use this sewage system though? I'm not sure it should be called the abandoned sewers. Do you really think something went wrong here? Like what? I'm saying maybe someone took a massive mutated dump and somehow... This conversation ends here, Vinem. It's just a joke. Indeed it was, and even though it was slightly funny, we need to focus here. True, true. So, where do we begin? With that thing? Is that a Pokemon? I've never seen a Pokemon like this before. For some reason, this thing is giving off a weird vibe to me. Oh god, that smell. It's so strong that it's coming through the gas mask. Hey, what are you three doing here? This place is off limits until the danger is contained. Wait, don't go down there. Oh man, this is just great. Excuse me, but what exactly is going on here? Don't you guys ever listen to the news? Haven't you heard of the smelly crisis the city is experiencing? Actually, we have, and we came here because our friend may be involved. Involved? As in they started this whole mess? Involved as in he might be in a lot of trouble right now. Have you seen the kid? White hair, mage-like robes. Hey, do you mean that cannon kid? So you found him? Yeah, I've spoken with him for a bit, but unfortunately he's been taken by that beast. One you guys set free. How did we set it free? We just got here. We've kept it contained here until it came back out, because it heard you three talking. Which is strange because it usually doesn't like noise. Anyway, my name is Eric. I'm the gym leader of West Giron City. Well, technically my best friend Saki is, but she left on some journey, so then Volta was the sub. But now Volta has gone off to Grand Dream City, so I'm the gym leader in her place. You're friends with Saki? Huh, small world. We can talk about our mutual friends at a later point. People actually work in this place. And there's a beast going rampant. I'm going to need your help to recontain it. I think you three could help out. Yeah, we're going to need to capture that thing if we want Cannon back anyway. Good. I'll need one of you to come over to this side, so... Come out, friend. Hello? Hey, be careful! Relax. Electivire specializes in throwing people. As a degree I downloaded from the internet. That doesn't mean anything. It means what I want it to mean. What's your name again? I'm Melia, and that's Icy and Vnem. Great. So Melia, I need you to go into that room over there and monitor its movements. Oh, sure. As for everyone else, I'd like you to meet me in the next room. Well, you've heard him. Let's get this done. So anyways, with that, we can finally head on. Hello, yes, would you please direct your attention over here? Like I said before, people actually work down here. I'm going to have to get rid of this problem as clean as possible. I have Melia in the surveillance room, so she should be able to see us now. I can hear you as well, so don't say anything rude about me, Vnem. Now I'm being watched constantly? It's like being judged at all times. Just stick to the plan and everything will fall into place. Right, so what's the plan then? There's a small area up ahead. I want you two to force it down that way. Once we get it into that area, I want you all to knock it out. We don't want to destroy this thing, but if it gets dangerous, we may have to. Let's not get to that point, okay? I see, Vnem, you guys will want to be on your guard. It looks like it's directly on your path. Be prepared to get close to it. Roger. I'll get going now. I'll meet you guys by that area I mentioned before. Don't take too long. And then there's the PC star over there, and well, would you look at that. We make our way all the way over here. Ugh, there it is again. It's so gross looking. Huh? Don't give me that look. What, you're mad at me because I said you're ugly? Hun, that's just the truth no matter how you look at it. It started to move again. Let's make sure it doesn't harass anyone. Yeah, whatever you say. Anyways, from here, if you progress, a lot of the scientists like this one will actually attack you. Well, not attack you, but battle you. Might as well be the same thing though, right? There's a maze coming up here, and there's a ton of items in the maze, as well as a ton of annoying scientists. I really had the urge to sort of mock the scientist, but I can't really do it. Also, if we make our way over here, we can get the TM for Poison Jab, which is actually pretty nice. It won't be too helpful coming up, but it's something. And if we make our way over here, we'll find a rare candy, and then we can just hop back over here. And at this point, B&M will catch up. Hey, wait up! Finally got out of that labyrinth myself. These scientists are battling us as if they're worth our sweet time. Bet your Pokemon are a bit hurt, aren't they? You just said that scientists weren't worth our time. Now you're saying we're hurt. Let me heal them up for you. There. That should be good, right? I haven't seen the Garbodor around for a little while. Where do you think it could have gone? Sounds like it's pretty close. Let's get going. Yeah, we have to deal with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a safety save right there. There is an emergency healing star right there, even though she definitely does heal you up, so that's not something to worry about. Hey, looks like you were able to push it all the way back here. I don't think we really did anything. It came here all on its own. That's so strange. Why is this thing being so docile towards you guys? Before, we had to try everything to get it to stop attacking people. But with you guys, it kinda just sits around and does nothing but stink. Oh my god. Huh? Melia? Is something wrong? Melia? Huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just thinking aloud. Listen, that thing can't stay around forever. We're going to have to knock it out. Yep. And when we knock it out, we can finally capture it. We can figure out what to do with it after that point. Whoa! This thing is getting all riled up. So here is going to be the Rift Garbodor fight. So this thing has Sludge Wave, Recover, Drain Punch, and Giga Drain. Also, I should not have had Muck in the front. It's really stupid of me. It's holding the Demon Stone, which is of course going to transform it. When it transforms, I believe it gets Poison Heal. Anyways, it can kill Blaziken if it wants. I really don't care. But you know what? Actually, I'll just do as much damage as I can. And I got a burn. Okay, that kind of sucks. It's a long story, but I'll show off my strategy on the next fight, because I will have a chance to show it off later, so it doesn't really matter that much. Or I could actually just go ahead and explain it right now. So long story short, I have Pyukumuku right here. Pyukumuku has Soak, and it has Toxic as well. So obviously I would Soak this, turn it into a Water type, or Toxic it if I could, and if I couldn't with Pyukumuku, I would just use Amoonguss. Then Amoonguss has Gastro Acid, which would suppress the Garbodor's Poison Heal ability, and it would start to take damage from the Toxic regardless. So that's how I kind of planned on working this, but I got a burn, so that didn't matter. Anyways, it has Recover, so this is going to be really long and really stally, so I'm probably going to be right back. That took quite a while, but it's down. Didn't go according to plan, but it's down. That thing is a dimensional rift? If that's the case, then that damn well sure explains why it's so... I didn't want to believe it, but after watching that dimensional rift, it's... I think it's Garbodor. Garbodor? You don't mean the Garbodor from all the way back in the sewers in East Giran? I don't understand how this thing could be that Garbodor. Yes, I will admit, it kind of looks like a Garbodor, but how would that thing turn into a rift? Back at Goldenwood Forest, Garbodor saved Icy and I from Team Zin's rift. We weren't able to escape with it. That's the last place I saw Garbodor. It could be possible that Garbodor was captured and transformed into one afterwards. Melia, that thing happened so long ago. How was no one able to spot it until this very moment? There's no way this thing could have gone undetected for this long out in the wild. I don't have an explanation for it, but Garbodor is this way because of me. Melia, we're not going through this again. Don't blame yourself for things out of your control. That's the orb Cannon had. Why does this thing have it? That thing's been holding on to it ever since it snatched Cannon. Looked pretty desperate to get it to it. Not sure why. I've already defeated it a few times. It keeps going back to that orb and then reforming. Like that. Ugh. Crawled up the wall, that's disgusting. Looks like Garbodor is heading back to that cave area by the security room. You guys better hurry up and make your way here. Alright, well, I better heal up, mainly because I messed up really badly. And we can go ahead and head on up there. See what he has to say. Seems like you guys have some personal connection with this Garbodor. I think I'll let you guys deal with whatever this is. Yeah, he's just gonna be lazy. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and make our way all the way over here. Anyways, at this point, you can use the warp pad to go back here and heal, but that doesn't really matter too much. And inside here... Melia, look up there! Oh my god. Cannon! Is that little brat alright? Yeah, he's breathing, but barely. Going to have to get rid of this fog as soon as we can. Yeah, it looks like this is just a linear path. If we keep going down this path, we'll eventually run into Garbodor. We can go ahead and grab the Zygarde Cell right there, and we can go ahead and grab the Rift X that's right over here. And that'll give you a bit more information on the Rift Garbodor. But right around this point is somewhere that you definitely want to make a safety save and then move up here. So, it's really you, huh? Garbodor. My Garbodor. You know, I never got the chance to really thank you back at Goldenwood Forest. If it weren't for you, Icy and I'm not sure what would have happened to us. You're our hero, you know? Don't worry, Garbodor. we'll find some way to get you out of this form. That's right. I just wish I knew how. At this point, we can choose to show Melia the weird diary if we found one. Huh? What's wrong? What's this? You want me to read this? Well, alright then. I guess I'll give it a quick look. This book. I see. Where did you find this book? Is there something wrong? No, you don't understand. Everything is perfect. Somehow this book knows what Dimensional Rift Pokemon are, and how we can save them. Wait, so you mean we can save Garbodor? That's great. How do we do that? That's the tricky part. There are a ton of instructions here I don't really understand. This is a long shot, but you wouldn't happen to know any of the things mentioned in here, right? Give it here. And what do you mean, long shot? I'm smart when I choose to be. You know I didn't mean it that way. Here. Yep, I'm smart when I choose to be, and I choose not to be at this moment. Though I do remember seeing some similar concepts before, when Saki was with me in Telia Resort. Her journal was filled with similar designs and stuff. I wish Saki was here. She would have known what to do with this. Well, we're going to have to get the next best thing. If there is such a thing. It's possible that Eric is also an engineer. Saki tends to flock to those guys. That's a good suggestion. We ask Eric then? You stay here. I'll go get him. Well? This is very, very, very complicated stuff. But can you pull it off? I can definitely pull it off, but I'll need help, of course. We can go over those details later, but we're going to have to find a way to subdue Garbodor in this green fog first. What if we caught it? Can Rift Pokemon even be caught? I don't think Pokeballs can successfully capture things that aren't exactly Pokemon. If we reduce it to its smallest possible form, we have a chance. When Garbodor is defeated, it reverts into an object. I think the only way Garbodor can regenerate is if it's holding on to something. What do you mean? I'm suggesting that Garbodor actually uses different objects to drain their power and convert it into HP. When I first defeated it, it was carrying a barrel of oil. Then, when the can was empty, it became desperate and snatched this orb from Cannon. If that's the case, it must have known what it was doing to Cannon and used that orb as a substitute. So currently, the orb is Garbodor, and Garbodor is the orb. Long story short, Garbodor is a parasite. So, you're saying if we reduce Garbodor down to that orb, we could contain it? Figuratively speaking, but there's a possibility. Then we have no other choice. Then I guess we gotta... Garbodor, I'm sorry for this. It's for your own good. Icy, would you please? Alright, so this time I get to show off my awesome strategy. So I'll send out Pyukumuku first. I'll go ahead and soak this, just to change its type. Something else I didn't mention is that this is actually a dark poison type. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Anyways, I'm gonna barely survive that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the soak off. So unfortunately, this time it's actually going to be poisoned itself, which means the poison is going to heal it, unless I suppress its ability. So anyways, Yukumuku is pretty much dead. I'm just gonna fodder this off. And I'll go ahead and send in Amoonguss right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use Gastro Acid. Suppress its poison heal ability. And now it's taking damage. So it still has Recover, which means this is going to be a very, very, very stally fight. But the good news is, I use Soak, so I changed it from a Dark Poison type to a Water type. So it doesn't get stabbed on that Sludge Wave, although the field's still boosted. It still really, really hurts. And pretty much everything that I send out is going to be poisoned. So that's unfortunate. What I mainly want to do here at this point is I want to lower its attack a little bit. That way its Drain Punch won't hurt as much. It's going to be slowly whittled down by the poison, but also what I want to do is I want to send in my Muck. My Muck resists the Gig Drain and it resists the Sludge Wave. The only thing it doesn't resist is the Drain Punch, but this thing's attack is halved right now. So I can go ahead and just spam Crunch on it. Or actually, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be using Gunk Shot since it is not a poison type anymore. But either way, Muck resisted stab attacks, or its former stab attack, and I'll take it out right there. Whoa! Look at the orb! It's a different color. Seems pretty drained. 2 birds with 1 stone. Huh? That's what Spacia said. 2 birds, 1 stone? Did she mean it literally? I'm not sure I'm following. Don't worry about it. Eric, would you please? Right. All it needs is a little paralysis and... And let's put it in a very fashionable case for now, and done. The fog is gone. We did it! We did do it! Huh! We got Cannon back, got rid of the fog, saved Garbodor, and took care of that orb situation. For once, things actually went our way! Well, you guys probably couldn't have done it without my help. Of course. Thank you so much, Eric. Aw, it was nothing really. Anyway, I'm so glad I can get rid of this stupid mask. Well, now that that's all done, I think I'll head back to the power plant now. I'll keep Garbodor locked up safe until we can fully figure out how this purification thing is going to work. In the meantime, if any of you are interested in having a gym battle, I am also available for that. Thanks, Eric. We really appreciate it. That being said, I'll be on my way now. Though, I'm slightly afraid Garbodor will be powerful enough to break through its confinement. I don't think it'll do that once it knows we're trying to revert it. Hey, I guess you're right. So, what now? I don't know, but I feel pretty good. I guess we should go check on Cannon. Sounds like a good idea. Let's head there now. So yeah, for once things did actually turn out pretty good. So we'll just make our way all the way over here. And there he is. He has no idea where he is, but it's alright. Cannon, how are you feeling? Melia, Icy, Inem? Where am I? You're in the future, kiddo. Took quite a leap through time, you know? I'm in the future? That's right. Do you remember anything? I remember there being fog, and then all of a sudden here I am. Spacia put you here for a very important reason. Reason I'll explain to you later. I see. But for now, you're coming with us. Wait, you mean you guys aren't taking me back to the past? We would, but I don't think that's what Spacia would want us to do. Huh? Why do you say that? If she just wanted the orb to be here, she'd just take the orb. But she brought you here with the orb as well. That must mean you're meant to be here. I see. I think I understand. But where do we go from here? I'm not sure, but let's think about that later. For now, let's get out of here. And like the lady says, let's go ahead and get out of here. Fog that was plaguing the city is gone. Good, that's settled. We deserve a nice period of relaxation after that. Some time to relax would be nice, but let's not become lazy. Hey! Oh no. Hey, Karina. Don't you dare hey Karina me, you deplorable degenerate! What gives you the nerve to kick me in the face and then steal my boat? Sorry, but we needed to get this done, and you are being extremely difficult. Yeah, chill out, Karina. We dealt with the problem. Everything is cool. Everything is not cool. I want an apology from all of you. We're sorry, okay? Jeez. Personal lividness aside, you all did take care of the problem. And my city isn't in smithereens, so I guess I forgive you all for now. If you do that again, I will kill you. Stand? Understood. Good. Well, now that that's settled, I have something to tell you all. What's that? I've gotten reports of people going missing in Grand Dream City. I'm not talking one or two people. I'm talking about dozens of people are gone. What? And here's the scary part. When they happen to show up again, they're completely encased in stone. People are showing up encased in stone? Somehow, this sounds way too familiar. What else do you know? I'm not sure. I was going to go myself. But last time I tried to take some initiative, someone kicked me in the face. So, I'll leave this problem up to you all. We don't really have a clear objective at the moment. So, I guess you could count on us. Try our best. Yeah, what they said. I'm glad to hear it. There's a train in the city that will take you straight there. I'll contact Rodea and tell her you guys are on your way. Stay safe, you guys. People are disappearing and then reappearing completely encased in stone. Do you think Team Zen is behind this? People don't just turn to stone for no reason. Someone has to be behind this, right? That sounds reasonable. Well then, let's head on to the train then, right? Wait. Icy has some unfinished business. Eric is in his gym right now, right? Why don't you go get his badge first? It's not like we're in a rush at the moment, so we can wait for you. We'll be by the train station when you're done, alright? Meet us there and we'll go to Grand Dream City together. So, that's a plan actually. But you know what else is a plan? I think we're gonna be done for now. It felt really, really good to get back into having some tough battles. So I'm really grateful for the break in the story. But regardless of that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped. And next episode, hopefully we have some other boss battles coming up. Actually, there's one I can think of that I do have to prepare for. So again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it helped. And I will catch you all later on the next one. Peace.